Oh man, goodness. So, Canon announcement tomorrow, news today, actually. And I don't know that it's such good news. So, let's jump into it. But first, you know I need that intro, baby.
I'm a beast mode, yeah. Kick it both feet though, yeah. I got veto, yeah. Blood like C4, yeah. No law, swing law, yeah. Cape like hero, yeah. Double them zeros, yeah. Double them zeros, yeah, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Neil here, and today I wanted to talk about some news right ahead of the announcement that Canon is making tomorrow on the R5 and the R6 and the new RF lens lineup, which we are also super excited about. But are we? Because some leaked information from some UK, and I know it's UK retailers, it's just basically some retailers over there. It doesn't come from Canon's mouth. It hasn't been confirmed or anything like that, but these are pretty well-known retailers in the UK. So my thing is like, do we believe them? Do we not believe them? I'm going to tend to believe them because I don't think the prices of the R5 or the R6 were ever going to be that low. As far as people were thinking, thinking along the lines that, hey, it's going to be like the 5D Mark IV when it debuted. Well, we're talking about a camera that's really old. Much time has passed. Newer cameras have come out, not just from Canon, but come out from different manufacturers with better specs, with different technology. So the comparison, while I appreciated it, is not really relevant to today's cameras, especially all the technical specs that we're going to see in the R5. People also need to realize that this is an unprecedented time for Canon. They may become once again the king of cameras, and not just cameras, but mirrorless cameras, if they can actually push out all the specs in a functional manner that they say the R5 is going to have. Me, myself, I'm still looking to think about an R6, even though I ordered a Panasonic S1. But really, let's just dive into this because we'll figure this all out and have some concrete information tomorrow. So, according to these UK retailers, we are looking at the R6 body alone, according to them, is going to be 2,500 pounds. And for the EOS R5 body, 4,200 pounds.
What did you say?
Is basically what they've leaked out the prices to be. So I guess they've done that because they want to set some level of expectation for pre-orders and stuff like that. And you can't just do straight currency conversion to convert it over to your currency and say, oh, well, this is what it's going to be where I'm at. But let's just be a little entertaining here. Let's just speak some hyperbole for a minute. So on the R5 that everyone is really interested in seemingly, in the US here, that would make it about $5,300, a little bit over $5,300.
I don't believe you.
Not including any sort of taxes or anything to get it over here or VAT or something like that. So, I mean, that's hefty. That is really hefty. I mean, that puts it up there with the Canon 1DX Mark III, which of course cannot shoot 8K RAW. It does shoot 5.5K RAW. But this is what I was thinking the whole time. It's not going to be so cheap that they knock the 1DX Mark III right out of the box. Yes, it's different cameras for different users, but this is still a camera that is new, not tested, not known. It's probably going to need a dozen firmware updates, and this is just speculation on my part. Canon 1DX Mark III, bread and butter of Canon's DSLR lineup, the successor to the 1DX Mark II, of course. That camera they put a lot into because they know the user base there. Now, R5, more so of a video camera, but also I'm sure very capable at 40 megapixels is what it's supposed to be. 40 megapixels to 45 megapixel for still images. But everyone's clamoring and trying to go after the tech specs of 8K. And they know this, so why not capitalize on that? But at the same time, I think that it was unrealistic to think this camera was going to be $3,500, period. I was assuming $3,800 to $4,000, and I still may be wrong. We may find out something differently tomorrow. But, it's at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I know a lot of people that are going to be on the stream. including, you know, you guys, but just think about that. I mean, what can you get? Let's just say the R5 is $5,300. Like I spoke of in my previous two videos, I'm getting the S1. I can buy it for $1,500 to $1,800. I got this particular one for $1,800. I can buy two pieces of glass for what I thought just a Canon R5 body would be, around $3,800 to $4,000. Now, if it's $5,300, I can probably squeeze out about 4 pieces of glass, at least 3. And the S1, 4K, uncropped, 4K 60, variable frame rate up to 180 frames per second, codecs out the wazoo, 422, 10-bit internal, everything that it sounds like the R6 is going to be. No, not 8K, no, not RAW. I don't care about that. You have to figure out which camera is best for your needs and workflow, not just because it sounds good on paper, not just because it's all the rage, not just because people want it because it does 8K. It's future proofing. Most people don't even shoot in 4K. I shoot in 4K for my videos and downsample it to 1080p. Why? It makes my workflow incredibly easier. It uploads faster to YouTube, and most people can't tell a difference. So I want the cleanest 1080 signal possible, shoot in 4K, downsample to 1080. Now, the camera that I'm talking about, the S1, can shoot in 5K. If I wanted to, downsample that to 4K. Yes, with the Canon R5. I love Canon, please, I'm not ragging on Canon. Please don't think that. Have an EOS R, love it, still may consider an R5 or R6 later. I just want folks to be realistic with their expectations of 8K RAW. As we've seen in the leaked image of EOS HD, the 8K RAW is probably going to shoot for around 20 to 25 minutes on a $700 memory card, 512 gigabyte card. That's the record limit that you're going to be able to get. I doubt very seriously you're going to be able to do 8K out to such an external recorder, because as far as I know, the Ninja series or the Inferno series or even the Blackmagic Axis does not do anything above 4K 60. Just keep that in mind. I hope it's not bad news. I hope that they're not this much as far as the price goes, but just be realistic, guys. Tune in tomorrow, and then I'll actually do a recap of the event. Probably don't need to, but I want to, because for people that missed the event, I want to be able to cover everything that's been talked about, the new lenses coming, the price of the R5 and the R6, and what you possibly think you're going to be getting. And I just want to see all this hype come to life. I really do. I really hope the best for Canon, because Sony said that they were going to wait until Canon was done with their announcement to unleash what they are coming out with next. So that'll be interesting to see as well. But as far as bad news today, I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. It can't come quick enough. I mean, we're basically like, let's see, it's 6 o'clock now on Eastern time, 9 a.m. in the morning. Forgive me if my math sucks, 16, 17 hours away. So we'll see you in the morning. Hold tight, keep calm, and until the next video tomorrow, hasta luego.